So what is affordable housing? How do you go about affordable housing? When you got someone that has no job at all,
right,
and they come in for housing, how do you get them housing?
Right, so that's, let's be honest. The guy who's going into the new, you mentioned those new buildings at like Armitage and Milwaukee. I mean, those are studio apartments that start around $1,800.
Jesus.
One bedroom's around $2,220. Well, they're beautiful and they're full of amenity luxury, pools and great things. And at that point, 10% of those apartments are put aside for affordable. So now that studio now, instead of $1,800, becomes like $800. But even that's going to be maybe for someone kind of starting off their career or someone in a job where they're not making a lot of money. It's not going to be for right. You're not going to come in from a tent underneath a viaduct and get that kind of an apartment. So I don't know.
Affordable housing used to be a place that you could get off the ground and move onward with your life.
Well, there's problems with that too. You mentioned Section 8 twice. Section 8 is nothing but a wonderful program rooted in doing the right thing. And unfortunately, like most things, you get corrupt and you get some abuse and things, and the stuff that I see every day, it seems to me that was the main thing is I think you just hit the nail on the head. If you come into me and you're down on your luck and you've had something bad happen in your life and you need some housing, let's get you a voucher. Let's make it a 2-year or 3-year voucher, and then let's regroup and see where we're at.
Right.
These vouchers go on for life. Yeah. And, another thing to do,
Well, how do they go on for life?
They're passed down. As long as they're in good standing, they're there. So, if you get back on your feet,
But a lot of these people just don't want to get back on their feet. They're happy with the way they live, right?
Well, listen, some of these vouchers, I saw one the other day for $4,000.
A voucher
Yes.
for $4,000.
Well, there's a new program, and it's called Mobility. And what it does is it takes that voucher and it wants to encourage more integration, let's say, right? So maybe this voucher is worth $1,500 on the south side of Chicago. But in order, and again, rooted in nothing but good things, let's see if we can get this voucher up to the north side, knowing that the north side is more expensive. So it's called a mobility clause, and it can escalate or double. Again.
Really?
Yes. So, Section 8 is, it's a good program, and there's people that need it.
Yeah.
We rented an apartment the other day to somebody that makes 6 figures and has a great job and had a very nice foreign car, and she whipped out that $3,600 voucher.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And she got the apartment.
She's getting help from the government, and she has a 6.
Well, Danny, right? That's anything in this world, right? I'm sure things are rooted in good. There's always going to be abuse. What are you going to do?
So that's abuse.
I would think so. I would think that somebody...
She's got a 6-figure job.
Yep.
And she's getting $3,600 a month.
Yep. She's living on our taxes. But again, what are you going to do, right? It's a big program. Things need to be tightened up. Maybe time constraints, but...
How long has she had this voucher?
I believe it was a family thing that maybe got handed down. I'm not sure the logistics.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I know it's a good program for this reason. I know a woman, she's a retired school principal on the city of Chicago, worked hard her whole life. Wonderful woman. She has 6 buildings on the south side of Chicago, all rentals, and she only deals in Section 8. I'm like, oh. So I said, if I came to you to rent, she goes, I don't want to deal with it. She says, she's a very wise woman. She said, anyone who doesn't want to deal in Section 8 is either an idiot or a racist. I said, defend yourself. She said, okay. In the pandemic, shows she has 32 rental apartments, units. She said the entire pandemic, her rent was in her bank account on the 26th of the month prior to the 1st, consistently, never late, never a penny short. And then she says that she knows the people locally who oversee the program. And if she has somebody in her building who's like, I don't know, smoking, and she's got a non-smoking building, she doesn't call them. She doesn't want any confrontation. She calls Section 8. And they say, hey, Larry, over at this apartment smoking. They call up and say, hey, Larry, quit smoking or I'll pull your voucher. So she says it's a wonderful program to really help people that need a hand. And if you do it right and provide a clean apartment, it's a wonderful thing for both landlords and for tenants. So it's a good thing.
Right.
But then you have stories of again, I think what happens...
But then you get a bad tenant in who tears your apartment apart.
Well, I think that happens anywhere.